the cloud who couldn't float once upon a time. In the sky high above the green hills, there lived a little cloud named Puffy. Now Puffy wasn't like other clouds. While the big clouds floated proudly across the sky, casting cool shadows on sunny days and bringing rain to thirsty flowers, Puffy had a tiny problem: he couldn't float. Every morning, the clouds would rise from the cloud garden and drift into the sky. But not Puffy. He would try his best. He'd puff up his chest, flap his wispy arms, and wiggle like a jelly bean butt. Plop. He'd land right back on the ground. "Come on, Puffy," the other clouds would laugh kindly. "Just lift yourself up. I'm trying." Puffy would reply, his cheeks turning a light shade of pink. One sunny day, when the clouds were busy shaping themselves into dinosaurs and dragons, Puffy sat alone on a soft patch of skygrass. His eyes welled up with tiny raindrops. "Maybe I'm just a failed cloud," he sighed. Just then, a flutter of wings passed by. It was Lila, the ladybird, who noticed Puffy's glum face. "Why so cloudy on such a bright day?" she asked, landing on his soft, fluffy head. "I can't float like the others," Puffy sniffled. "What kind of cloud can't even do that?" Lila tilted her tiny head. "Maybe you're not meant to float like them. Maybe you're meant to do something different. Something special." Puffy blinked. "Like what?" Lila smiled mysteriously. "Let's find out." Together, they set off on a sky adventure. Lila asked the rainbow worms if they knew how to help. Said the oldest worm, Archibald. "Perhaps he needs a little confidence boost. Clouds rise with warmth, joy, and purpose." They visited the sunbeams who danced in the morning light. One of them, Sunny Ray, patted Puffy and said, "Every cloud has a silver lining, you know. You just have to find yours." Puffy wasn't sure what that meant, but he started feeling better. Maybe, just maybe, he was meant for something more. The next day, the skies turned gray. A big storm rolled in, and the wind howled through the hills. The other clouds were blown far away, and the tiny birds couldn't find their way home. "Oh no," cried Lila. "The baby robins are lost." Puffy looked around. No big cloud was there to help. Then he took a deep breath and said, "Maybe I can do something." He puffed himself up not to float, but to glow. Thinking of the robins, the sunshine, and the kindness of his friends, Puffy began to shimmer. Slowly, his soft fluff started to sparkle like silver. From the ground below, the lost baby robins saw a shining, glowing cloud low in the sky. "There's the way home," they chirped. The robins followed Puffy's glow all the way back to their cozy nests. The wind calmed, the rain faded, and the skies began to smile again. The next morning, all the clouds gathered around Puffy. "You were amazing," said Big Nimbus. "You lit up the sky like a hero." Puffy smiled, the biggest smile a cloud could smile. He still couldn't float like the others, but he didn't mind anymore, because now he had found his silver lining. From that day on, whenever little birds got lost or someone needed light in the storm, Puffy was there glowing, guiding, and proving that even if you're different, you can still shine. And in the sky, just under the stars, the legend of Puffy, the glowing cloud, was whispered from breeze to breeze.